Welcome to Haida Gwaii, British Columbia. We are on our way to Gwaii. Literally translated means islands of beauty, and they were not kidding. Hundreds of amazing islands, majestic mountains, deep oceans, timeless rainforests, and of course home to the ancient Haida people. And today, one relatively new Newfoundlander. This is Ernie Gladstone. He has been with Parks Canada for well over 20 years, and he is one of my guides today. Ernie, hello, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you, sir. Now, just please explain to people where Haida Gwaii is, for starters.
So Haida Gwaii is off the west coast of Canada, northwest coast. So
It's off the beaten path.
Just south of Alaska and about 600 kilometers north of Vancouver. We're going to Gwaii, which is in the southern third of Haida Gwaii, and it's a protected area managed by the Government of Canada and the Council of the Haida Nation through a cooperative management relationship, and it's probably the largest contiguous place in the world that's protected from the tops of the mountains to the depths of the oceans. There's over 5,000 square kilometers of protected area in Gwaii.
And in Gwaii, there are a number of these Haida villages, and there are watchmen on site, correct? And what are the watchmen?
The watchmen are people from the Haida community that come down to Gwaii during the visitor season. There's 5 camps, and they're there to primarily watch over the sites, but they also share their personal connections and stories with visitors who come ashore.
Okay, so they're there to watch over and protect these sites, and today, I'm a watchman, honorary watchman. Is it just Upsy? No first, no last name, just Upsy?
Just Upsy.
Okay, like Cher, this is Upsy. We're heading to the islands. Where are we going right now?
We're gonna go in front of Kai Center there and check a couple of crab traps and see what is in there, and if there's some in there, we'll take it along with us and
For a bit of lunch.
For lunch, or
We're just gonna pull a crab trap.
yeah.
Wicked. Hold on to my back there, Upsy. I'm afraid I'm gonna go over. Ugh. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's lunch. Are these crab fresh?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Always grab a crab from the back. Never from, sorry. That was really an embarrassing thing to do, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I get the impression that maybe Haida fishermen would be more efficient at getting the crab in the boat than I was.
You did a pretty good job.
Well, I come from a long line of crab fishermen. We've taken the little dinghy out. We're gonna go ashore, or we're actually gonna go in the water, and then we're going to get sea urchin, which I'm allegedly going to eat.
And if you hadn't taken so long getting those crabs earlier, we would have been here when the tide was low, but now we've had to make a gaff hook.
Okay, now we don't want that to go into the dinghy.
Nope,
That much I know. Now, Ernie, what is this?
that's a paddle.
Okay.
And you're gonna use it. Yeah.
This would be one heck of a fishing show. Yeah, you got one?
Yeah.
Holy Moses! Wow! That's a lot of pointy edges. That's why we were never allowed to throw sea urchins in the house.
Ooh, what's that? That's the beak. So it eats kelp.
That's the best part, the beak. We used to fight over the beak at Christmas. Ooh. Is that too hard?
That was a little too hard. So what you're gonna eat is the roe here. You'd pay a lot of money for this in a sushi restaurant.
Oh, I bet. So everyone says it's an acquired taste. The thing about acquired taste is the first time is not usually the charm. Ready? I like that. I do.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd eat a lot of it, but I like it. It's like the whole ocean in your mouth. And we've just traveled about an hour and a half by boat, and we've landed at our first stop, Skaddens. And this is David, and you are one of the watchmen, correct?
Yes, I am.
Hello, David.
Hello.
Thank you for welcoming me here. Now, this was an abandoned village, Skaddens?
It was.
And so this would have been a village in the 1800s?
Yes.
Would this have been a main street?
This would have been a main street. Right down here, you would see right in front of all these poles would have been the street where people would have walked.
What kind of totems are these?
This is a memorial pole. A memorial pole would be raised in memory of somebody who has passed on.
Gotcha.
Either their remains were lost at sea, they drowned, or perhaps their remains are at another village. Each ring signifies a potlatch meaning that there was something significant, like maybe a marriage, maybe a birth of a child, maybe building of a new longhouse.
Wow! That's a totem?
That's an old mortuary pole.
And a mortuary pole, is that the one that would have the remains?
That's where the remains would be at the top. You would cut out the top of it, a little concave, so you could put the box in, and a faceplate would go over the front of it.
And that would be a chief or someone?
Someone of high esteem.
And this tree is growing on top of the pole. This is what I'm learning, that Haida created these poles, but yet part of the life of a pole is that it does eventually come down.
Goes right back to nature.
And so there's no attempt at preserving them?
No. Emily Carr did a painting of this. She came here in 1907.
You're kidding
And she
me.
did some wonderful paintings.
Okay, what are we looking at here?
So this is the chief's house, Chief Skaddens.
The chief's house would be big enough to have everyone in for a
Everybody.
party or a potlatch.
Exactly.
So sunken living room, open concept.
Open concept.
Ocean view on both sides.
Definitely.
I'm prone to exaggeration, but really this is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been in my life.
It's a piece of heaven.
Literally.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to litter and Skaddens.
I lost it.
Mercer came.
You wait till you see the other campsite.
Welcome back to Gwaii, Haida Gwaii, where our quest to find some natural beauty continues. It's got to be around here somewhere. This is Gujao. He is a member of the Haida Nation, and I am lucky enough that he tagged along today. Hello, Gujao. How are you?
Hello.
Good to see you. You are a man of many talents. You're a carver. You're an ex-political activist. You've done many, many things, correct?
Yeah, activist, sure.
Sure. And here we are in beautiful Windy Bay. This is tremendous. And behind us, this is a very important totem pole because this is the legacy pole, correct? Now, what is a legacy pole for people who may not be familiar?
This pole was made to celebrate, I think it is 25 years of cooperation with the Government of Canada and the Haida Nation.
And this is the first totem pole that has been erected. In how many years?
Probably 100 years since one was erected in this area.
This is interesting. You were talking about how your sons worked on this pole.
Well, my sons built this pole and I...
And you didn't mention the fact that you did the eagle at the very top.
Yeah.
You carved that. Face the camera. He carved that. Turns out Upsy is a woman of many talents. She doesn't just run the Watchman. She is a crafts person as well, correct?
Yes,
What kind of crafts do you do, Upsy?
I make cedar hats.
So you're saying the Haida people, this is one of the things that you've traditionally done. You weave out of
Yeah.
cedar.
Yeah,
Okay, well, let's show us how it's done. This is a jerry stripper.
they call it a jerry stripper. It's actually for leather.
Stripping with Upsy.
Yeah. If you want to pull,
Sure.
then I'll hold this side so it doesn't come off the...
I see, I see.
Before this was used, they used to do it freehand.
So then you have all these.
So I'll split that in half because you don't want it too thick.
That's too thick?
Yeah,
This is harder than pulling the crab trap.
yeah. You almost need two people to do it.
Well, we are two people.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not counting me as a person?
Yeah.
We almost need two people here. Hello, I'm a person. Hi. Hi there. Hi there. How are you? Do you smell me? She probably smells the deer I have at home coming off me. Majestic and tasty. That's the thing about wildlife. And this is Watchman Mary. Hello, Mary. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm excellent. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Well, I would like to see some old-growth forest. Where would that be?
You're standing in it.
This is it.
Yes.
How long have you been a watchman?
I've been a watchman for 8 years.
And you live up here with your granddaughter?
Yes.
That's just wonderful. I saw her. She was like walking past a deer. She didn't seem that impressed with the deer, but I guess she's used to them.
No, she's our modern day Tarzan.
Right. Are we just going to pull ourselves across on the rope?
Yes, not too hard.
No, this is good. Is this the boat you were in when the orcas came?
Yes.
How many orcas?
There is 5.
5 orcas around this boat.
Yes.
Were you terrified?
No, it wasn't too bad. We had the mama underneath, 2 babies on the side, 1 in front, 1 in back.
Right. All right. Let's go for a walk in the woods. What time did the Ewoks come out? That's what it looks like. So, Mary, some of these trees we're looking at, how old are they?
Some of them's about 120, 150.
It's really hard to describe what this feels like because it's like being in the Sistine Chapel or something. My God, look at that. No. Whoa. Mary, how old is this tree?
This tree's over 900 years old. It's one of the biggest ones you see in the valley.
Does it look big from over there? I've never hugged a tree.
You want to hug one?
Yes.
Okay.
I never have. My trip to Gwaii has turned me into a tree hugger. Lunch. Nice spending time with you.
Yeah.
Claw.
Yeah.
Oh, I want this big one.
Nice spending time with you, sir.
Nice eating with you.
Best shore lunch ever. How do you say awesome, incredible, majestic, and delicious in Haida?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah! Was that close?
Close, yeah.
Thank you for having me.